Thank you. But I want to bring everybody's attention real quick, and we do get a lot of requests, and sometimes, much like Keith Urban with the young lady that didn't sing as well as he'd hoped, you want to help everybody, and you just can't. But you know, when something comes along that we think, yeah, you know, we need to pass that along. We have a young lady, Venecia Butler, who was going to try to be with us today, and she is fighting cancer for the 5th time. And has not felt well enough to be with us, and we're looking forward to her being here with us. But she has the Venetia's Foundation. Now, this is a woman that provides has decided she wants to take what she's been through and try to help other people who are going through the same thing. And this foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit. It provides aid, support, and comfort to cancer patients. She's been there. She said, "I personally have experienced the seemingly endless misery of cancer treatment, and my goal is to brighten the day of those in treatment by sharing my faith and love. I want to give a care package to chemo patients and see that every chemo room has a portable DVD player, lots of comedy for the patients to watch, and some fun." And she says, you know, I've been fighting cancer now for the 5th time, and she has, she has been told that it is terminal. And matter of fact, she was told she didn't have but about a month to live, and she's now, about 2 months beyond that?
I believe so, and still, running the foundation and just being a blessing to a lot of people.
Yeah, so now let me share something with you, and we've been talking about this over the years, and I know that it is something that people don't particularly like, and that is the thing that God is who He is, not necessarily who you want Him to be, and you take Him who He is. She said, in fighting cancer for the 5th time, she said, I was told I had a month to live, and I'm undergoing treatment in Nashville. I feel that God chose me to have cancer 5 times. Now think about that now.
Wow.
So that I could be used by Him to minister to people, what it has done to give me perspective, and now this foundation where I now can try to help other people. Every penny goes to cancer patients and their needs. No other foundation gives every single penny. And she says anything that needs to be provided while they're going through this, we try to do. And this is comfort stuff we're talking about to try to help them through it.
Because people sit there for hours.
Yeah.
Where they hook them up, and she, she's done it, and she knows what you need and things that will help, and she's taken that experience to help others, basically.
Speedy, you said that because Terry, your wife just went and saw somebody who was doing this.
Yes,
and I didn't realize how long they go through the treatment.
Rick, one of her best friends is fighting cancer again, and she did go with her and take her for her chemo treatment. And she said you just walk in, and if you've never seen this, but people are just lined up in different stations all across the room up against the wall. And Terry was, sitting with her until around lunch, until her husband could get there, and he was going to sit with her the rest of the day. And she said, "Yeah, I hope to get out here about 5:30 or 6 tonight." And it was in the morning that she was saying that, right. and they just sit there all day long. And so I can see where something like this would come in and really help those, that are there.
And that's what it's for. And that's what it's for. So. Venecia, we're saddened you couldn't be here with us today, but the testimony that you have lived and are continuing to live, and the perspective that seems to be the same way that most who are willing to do that. That's the thing. When you go through pain and suffering, when you get in this, it's a refinement. It's as 1 Peter says, to test the genuineness of your faith, and some people pass that test, as we see Venecia doing, and then some get into bitterness and anger, and they go the other way. But this one is one of those people that get it.
Yeah, and the link is on. Helms has put it in the show notes for today. Is that right, Helms?
It is.
Yep.
It's there.
And you can link to that and see her story and see our organization. And if you choose to help with that, it's a great thing. And like I say, she's a blessing. I met her a couple years ago. You remember she had the shirts. If you see the shirts with the cancer sign, it says "crap" on it.
Yeah,
that's her organization.
Yeah, right.
And she's written the book and all. And then her and Lisa have become friends, and they talk. And she's just inspiring to hear what she's been through, and to see her attitude is unbelievable.
Well,
and she's doing a lot of good.
You can imagine, because we've talked about this. When I read the line, "God chose me to have cancer 5 times,"
she gets it.
That's somebody gets it. It's at rickandbubba.com and show notes. 2 things: you can support them and say, "Hey, I'd like to be part of what she's doing," or you may need the service. So whatever the case may be, and you can see that there, Venetia's Foundation, and we're saddened that we didn't get to see her today, but.
But they got an open invitation, so she's feeling better.
If she gets a day that's working pretty good, she'll find her way down to see us. But if not, we're getting to know you anyway through your story, and and the times that we've been updated throughout the process she's going through. So anyway, look at that in show notes today there at rickandbubba.com. And sorry you couldn't be here today, but you know what? The impact has still been felt. We'll come back.